Hello Internet, my name is MegaPixelFan, and today we're going to be testing how OP is the Archer. Alright, yeah, we're going to do normal mode. We're going to see how far we can get. Let's make a list. If it can't get to 10, we'll make it bad. It makes it from anywhere from 11, 10 to 19, it's eh. 20 to 39 would be good, and if we win, it's actually OP. That's our skill level for what we're grading it on.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, so we're just gonna be going normal, like, we're not gonna do anything like special. We're just gonna use Archer how it is right now. It's been nerfed and upgraded several times since its release from event, and we're gonna see how it is in its current state now that there's been a delay in the updates, because Archer now has like a certain amount of like debuffs that it had recently. Like before, it only went through a certain amount of people. Now it's back to shooting through several. There's been a lot of changes to Archer since it's been released. Isn't that
It's one
right?
interesting. It's one interest.
It's an interesting like troop. It's very like it's different from
I
everything
think this has been
else.
one of the most controversial groups ever, probably besides the Gladiator.
Honestly,
I can't.
I haven't been playing since the winter event, but let me tell you, people think of it in several ways. I don't see anything that's like, some people say Archer is OP, other people say it's bad. Like I've heard other people say it, and now we're just gonna test it, you know? I think obviously we're gonna get past 9, we'll get to at least the 10 through 19. But that's where I think it'll struggle, and I think it'll reach 20, but it won't get much farther. I think it'll only be a good troop. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it depends on how many archers we get in place.
Yeah. Now, results may vary, since technically we are playing on a duo thing, which has less zombies on it than a normal 4-player.
I think at least. I'm not sure on that.
At least that's what I've heard from other people saying about the duos. So yeah, this is why we're just gonna test it out. I mean, if you have 4 people all with archers, it probably do even better than duos, because it's still like duos has less, but I don't think that much less.
I'm gonna actually search it up on Google quick and see if
Yeah.
it's.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering who this guy is, this is the professional I've been playing with the past few days.
Professional.
Professional. Yeah.
Totally professional. Totally hasn't played in like a while, like a public match. Totally.
Well, yeah, but just in reality, he's helped me grind a lot of games. I helped him grind some. You know, it's been a give and take thing in our gaming relationship of how we're playing the games. So yeah. Yeah, but his channel is SF Scholatics if you wanna.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's just like remove the stuff on the underscore and that's me.
alright, then it's just Scholatics, guys. Excuse me for my.
Yeah, bro. If
For
you search
my
up SF, it won't pop up. Probably. I don't know. Like right now, it's burning through stuff though.
yeah, like honestly, it's gonna make it through. It's like bosses or when I think it's gonna reach treble. Like when you have several stacked on them, like maybe that's like when it might struggle, but since it can pass through, I think honestly it could win. And the archer especially, it depends how you place it, because placement is important. If you don't place it in the right places, it's not going to go through zombies and kill them. So that's why you really need to focus on where you place your archers. We're doing extensive research right now to see how duos works on the TDS fan page.
Well, no, it's not a fan page. It's like the wiki.
Wiki, I'm sorry. Why do you always correct me?
No, I was just saying it was on the fan page.
Alright, I gotta, so see, like...
Gladiator has one.
Alright, but...
Gladiator's like the most searched thing.
What I'm telling you right now, that it kind of depends how you play with your archers. And this is where we might die. See, archers don't have hidden detection.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. GG! 15, 15, yeah.
Let's see
So
how many.
archers.
15, 15, 30,
So after
45,
this, do you want to try
60,
archers with like
75.
scouts and see what happens?
Alright, yeah, let's see this, because,
Because if they have hidden detection, then
yeah, it'd be,
we'll
honestly,
find
it'd
out.
probably be, like, we'll survive this, but you have to see how long we'll survive. Because with all of these hiddens going through, we're gonna be extremely low. I know we'll probably live, but not by much.
Okay, it says that the dual elevator has the same amount,
Then
and this
what's...
is where we die.
No, we'll live.
There's the other hiddens.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it seems archers can last until wave 15.
Alright, so by their own, they're good enough, but they need support. They're good
If
for
they don't
late
have to
game.
support, you want to just wave skip for coins?
Yeah, we might as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do is the next test is we're gonna mix archers with scouts who have head detection. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if they'll make it through. Because scouts don't do much, but it will help get rid of all these hiddens that are in our way.
And then we can get a formal, actual test.
Yeah, once we get to level 40, like level 39, we'll delete all the scouts and we're just gonna focus on archers. Alright, internet, we are back. It took a while because everyone kept joining, but we did our research. Turns out there's nothing different between duos. I guess it's just for pros who want to do duos with just their OP friends. But yeah, so what we're gonna do right now is now we got some scouts with us. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna place them in the back.
Like all the way back here.
Yeah, like in this area back here. And we're just gonna focus on how the archers do at the front. Alright, so the hiddens are coming through. As you can see, that's the weakness of archers. If it wasn't for hidden detection, archers would honestly be the best thing in the game, even better than outlaws, I could even say, or minigunners.
If there were archers that had hidden detection, I think literally it would be
Because they would shoot one a
maybe one of the
second.
best.
They shoot one a second. They can do over 20 damage, almost like 30 damage a shot.
As you can see, there's like a 2 damage difference in between two zombies, like the normal bosses, because it's not evenly spread through everything. As you can see, hiddens are.
Yeah.
They're dying. But...
Yeah, they're dying, but you know we're gonna but these are scouts. Like they're not supposed to be strong. We're not gonna make them that much. We're gonna put them in the back. But like I said, we're only gonna put light support, nothing strong, because we were focusing just on archers. And if archers let that many through and the scouts can't take them, it just goes to show that the archers aren't powerful enough to handle things themselves.
Yeah, I think when it gets to the hidden boss, I think that.
Yeah, hidden bosses are when they'll struggle the most. Like, I can agree with that.
When it goes through, say there's a hidden, but then there's a zombie behind it. The hidden will get hit by the archer, like accidentally.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you'd have to get lucky. That's why you only really need support in like the early stages, because a couple ways are just hidden zombies. Like the ones that we had before, those were pure hiddens, but most of the time they're usually mixed behind. Like over here, this is the prime example. We have slows, and the hiddens are getting hit. And also we have necromancers and stuff coming in.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys don't know, this is what the max arch looks like. He's Santa Claus.
It does over 20 damage, because I'm pretty sure up to level 4 it does 10 damage a shot, plus an extra 20 when you get to level 5, so 30 damage a shot. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage! How about a little more? No, that's a lot of damage!
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I just put Phil Swift. That's a lot of damage, ear rape.
That's a lot of damage!
Perfect. This is the problem we're having right now. Like, if several hidden bosses do get through, that's the problem. But placing them on angles like these, the hidden bosses do get hit a bit. But now the scouts have to do 339 damage. Of course, they're all level 5, and there's a few of them bunched up in this one area. So of course they're probably going to kill them. We might take some damage though. The main flaw of an archer is the thing if a zombie is speedy enough to get through it, because if you focus on one lane like we are doing and it gets past it, it gets a lot weaker. If it's still alive through this area, and we didn't have all these scouts back here, we would have taken a lot of damage.
Although we also have these archers.
Yeah. You expect, like we always said, place them on right angles and behind each other.
15. So this is what it's like to have 25 archers.
Alright, so this is basically, we're gonna see. This is wave 40. We're gonna see if these get through at all. Of course, if these were hidden, we'd obviously be in trouble if there was like a certain thing just for hidden bosses, like. But as you can see, because archers are going through so far, they are doing damage to the molten boss from that far away.
I think we will win, but I think it'll be very close, and I feel like the scouts might finish it up.
Honestly, you might be right, because they will stun a lot.
But look at this, look at its health. It's draining. And this stun attack.
Like, once it gets closer, like right now, it hasn't done that much, but its stun abilities are actually destroying it a lot. Especially
right
now,
now it's lost around
especially at
15.
this close, it's getting like a lot of damage. But once it hits its stun abilities, it does a stun ability every once in a while. Of course, it hasn't happened yet. But honestly, the archers are doing a lot of damage. Alright, we're almost on half health right now. Alright, see this
Alright,
is,
and here's the stun ability, and this is why archers.
yeah, this is the weakness of archers.
Look how many archers just got stunned. I'd say about
It's not
half
for
of the
that
archers.
long, but still that's like a weakness of it. And especially when they spawn it, they'll always target it first. And you have to
Well, I
make
mean, you can change that though.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they might defeat it on this road. If not, it'll be very low health and the scouts will get it. It just depends if it does another stun attack soon.
Yeah, I think we'll kill it because we still have more archers up here.
So this is on intermediate difficulty. As you can see, the scouts are doing good. But this is a weak boss. If we did something like insane, which we might do, dependent on how well this goes, we might we can see varying results, especially because insane has more health, can do the same attacks, can spawn things, can stun things.
Alright, it's at 1,000 health. It seems the archers will kill it, no doubt.
It will kill it,
But
as you can see, it got
it
very
was very
far.
sloppy.
It was sloppy and it got very far. If we didn't have these scouts and we had a hard boss that was quicker, does the exact same attacks, and does them more powerfully, with more and powerful troops that will last longer, I honestly think the archers might have lost. With the scouts, there's a chance they'll win. But yeah, this concludes our research of how OP the archer is. As you can see, by itself, it's a decent troop, nothing good, not that powerful. But if you have something that helps it defeat hiddens, it's literally one of the most OP things in the game. So that's why many people still have it in their inventory, and I might change it to mine even more often. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check Scholatix's channel. He might do a little bit of another review on his side of what he saw, and might do like better on his side with what he's trying to explain. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.